Okay, we got some more exciting news for Star Wars, especially recently with the Investors Conference where Bob Iger shared some release dates and maybe some spin-offs for shows.
You're fulfilling your destiny.
So first, Bob Iger confirmed that we will see season 2 of The Mandalorian in October of this year, so actually not that long to wait, but if you had been following everything that was going on with The Mandalorian and interviews from the show creator and the directors working on it and so on, you know that while season 1 was on air, while it was going with its weekly release, that they were already filming and working on season 2, so it's not surprising that they're gonna have it out this year for October, but the fact that they were so sure about season 1 of The Mandalorian, which they had a right to be, it was fantastic, that they already started working on season 2 while season 1 was still premiering, I think is pretty awesome. Continuing on with The Mandalorian news, Bob Iger did talk about potentially having a spin-off from The Mandalorian based on a character we've seen in the show thus far. I don't really know who they would do, and I kind of feel like maybe that's a bad idea. The Mandalorian is gold. You guys have hit gold. Don't fuck this up now. I know you're getting greedy and thinking, okay, we did a great thing with season 1 of The Mandalorian. People love Baby Yoda. People love the Mando himself. Let's keep fucking mining this. Don't stop. We don't need another Solo on our hands. Disney, sometimes you get way too greedy. That being said, if we got a mini comic series or even a book about someone like Cara Dune, or maybe even Quill before his unfortunate end, that would be really cool. I would be invested in that. Just don't get greedy by doing more live action TV shows or spin-offs for characters within the show because you think, because The Mandalorian is doing so well, that you're going to be able to profit off of that. Comics, books, maybe not an animated series, something like that would be so cool, and a lot of us would be invested. And along with that, at the investor meeting, Bob Iger did say, yeah, Star Wars is still taking a hiatus from doing any theatrical releases. We're not doing movies. The newest movie we know that we're going to get anytime soon is in December 2022, so quite a ways away. And Bob reaffirmed saying, yeah, for the next few years, we are definitely focusing on Star Wars via television shows, and we are not looking for any Star Wars movies in the near future. Which I did a news video where I talked about how Kathleen Kennedy said that there's going to be a Star Wars director that is a woman for a Star Wars movie that is live action soon. So I kind of feel like there's conflicting reports there because, and again, I'm not turning this into a man versus woman issue. I really don't care about your genitalia and whether you have an innie or an outie. It's cool, but if the nearest Star Wars movie we're getting is 2022, and Kathleen Kennedy is saying, oh, we're going to get a woman director for a live action Star Wars movie soon, does that mean that's what we should be expecting for the director for 2022? I don't know what soon to her means. I would still prefer Kevin Feige, or maybe even Dave Filoni, to direct a Star Wars movie, but, you know, that's just me. So that's basically it with Bob Iger updates, besides he is calling the child Baby Yoda, which is justification for a lot of us. I actually find it funny that there are Star Wars fans out there that are angry about people calling the child Baby Yoda, and they're freaking out going, that's not Yoda, and we're all like, we know. It's just a nickname until we get the child's real name, and calling it the child just is kind of stupid. I don't know. People pick weird hills to die on. Okay, let's move on to some show news as well, except this is animated. Apparently this year we're also going to see the release of a Rebels sequel. So apparently, according to leaks, which are definitely not confirmed, this November we'll see the sequel of Rebels released, and it will focus on Ahsoka and Sabine trying to find Ezra, and also Ezra and Thrawn working together as a team to stay alive in the unknown regions. Please don't quote me on any of that. That has just been from leaks, which again are not confirmed I'd be down for a Rebels sequel. I think Rebels was done a lot better than Star Wars Resistance, which I am so glad that's over. Oh my god. Next, Alphabet Squadron Shadowfall cover has been released. This book is coming out very soon, and we also got an excerpt for it, which if you go to starwars.com, you can read. I think they actually have an audio version of it too, just in case you don't want to read it, you want to listen to it. I think they now do that, which I think is really cool. Alright, so that is some Star Wars news. I have more videos coming out, including going over the newest issue of Darth Vader. We have an excerpt for Kylo Ren issue number 3, which is a real tearjerker. Major spoilers will be in my review covering that excerpt, so just in case you want to read it fresh to yourself when it comes out next Wednesday, maybe don't watch that video. But let me know what you think about The Mandalorian being released this October. Are you super excited? Would you be looking forward to a Rebels sequel being released the November of this year? Did you watch Rebels at all? Because you should. It was really good. I know it's a kid's show, it was still really good. It starts off a little rough, but becomes absolutely amazing. Also, The Clone Wars is coming out soon, the final season, so if you haven't refreshed yourself on the Clone Wars animated series, start watching. You're gonna have to binge watch, but definitely start watching.
Thanks so much for watching. Please like the video and subscribe for more Star Wars videos.